So a very good evening, dear lecturer, Miss Paris. So allow me to introduce myself. My name is Teoh and my partner Tan Yong. So today we are going to present assignment 1. The topic we choose is Inland Revenue Board IRB. Next. So the history of the IRB is established on 1st January 1948. So during 1948 until 1967, the post of Controller General was held by a foreigner. So after that, on 14 January 1967, so the Tan Sri Lim Leong Seng was appointed as the Director General of the IRB. So he was the first local person appointed to that post. So after that, the IRB was incorporated in 1996 and renamed the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia. So after 74 years of evolving from a small government department into a dynamic and expanding government agency, the IRBM has now become the largest collection agent to federal government revenue. So the development of the IRBM is continuing, keeping pace with economic growth and national development. So the development and progress of this organization was led by 15 prominent leaders. Next. So the vision and mission. IRB vision is leading tax administrator. There are 4 main mission that is optimize organizational operation, maximize voluntary compliance. Other than that is provide excellent service and be a highly competent workforce. Thank you. Next, I'll pass to Yong to present the next slide.
Okay, thank you, Xuan. Now I will talk about the role or function of the Inland Revenue Board. So the first one, the Inland Revenue Board to act as a government agent in the administration, assessment, collection and the enforcement of the income tax, petroleum income tax, the real property gain tax, estate duty, stamp duty, and the other tax agreed upon between the government and the board. And also that the Inland Revenue Board provided advisory service to the government on method regarding the taxation. And also that Inland Revenue Board participate in the meeting, discussion, and the agreement. The Inland Revenue Board also acts as a collection agent for and on behalf of any statutory body. And also Inland Revenue Board carry out any other function given to the IRBM under any other written law. Okay, next I will talk about the current composition of the IRBM board of member. So now the chairman of the IRB is Dato Muhammad Nijom Sari, and continue is the Secretary General of the Treasury, which is Dato Asni bin Hamidon. And the next is the Director General of Public Service, Tan Sri Muhammad Khairul Adif bin Ahmad Rahman. And the next is the Chief Executive Officer or Director General Inland Revenue Board, Dato Sri Dr. Saibin bin Samita. Next is the Head of Advisory Council, Attorney General Chamber, Toh Puan Azam binti Muhammad Azif. And the next is the Accountant General of Malaysia, Accountant General Department of Malaysia, Dr. Yaakob bin Mustafa. And the next is the Division Deputy Security, Encik Muhammad Riza bin Ahmad. The next is the 3 personal consultant, Tan Sri Dato Sri Haspa Singgi Renhat, and Dato HJMD Effendi bin Dato HJ Hamdan. And the last one, Dato Sri Pari bin Abdul Halim. Next, I will pass back to my friend Xuan.
So I will talk the requirement imposed on accounting profession area. So associate member need to pass the advanced cost examination conducted by the Department of Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia or relevant examination conducted by Royal Custom Malaysia. So at that determined by the council and must have not in practice relating to taxation. So the person also need to register with MIA as a chartered accountant with a practicing certificate. So next is the fellow member. The fellow member may be elected by the council provide the applicant has been an associate member for less than 5 years, and in the opinion of the council, he is a fit and proper person to be admitted as a fellow member and has met any other requirement imposed by the council. So the requirement is continuous professional development. So you need to meet the number of CPD point set by the Ministry of Finance for Section 153 tax agent license. And you also need to demonstrate technical knowledge by having published article or book on taxation or participate as a speaker or chairperson in tax seminar. So thank you. Next, I'll pass to Yong.
Okay, thank you, Kashan. So I will talk about for the last part, how does the Inland Revenue Board Malaysia impact of govern the accounting practice in the Malaysia? As we know that the IRBM is responsible for acting as the agent for the government, is to required to responsible for any tax activity, so that the Inland revenue is required, all the company need to require to pay the corporate tax every year, so that the company need to prepare the financial statement for no more than the 18 months from the date of incorporation and submit the financial statement to the Inland Revenue Board of Malaysia. Every company need their accountant to prepare some to require or to maintain the proper record and the account to comply with the regulation. Some of the financial record included the invoice, the salary number receipt, the income record, the purchase and the business expense record, and the accounting and the statement record. The financial statement should include the director remuneration and the compensation for loan. The other things is need to include in the financial statement for company, and that the company if not fulfill if not able to pay the corporate tax, they may face the withholding tax that need to pay one. So that that's all is my presentation. Okay, thank you.